This is, so of course we all remember, well, I shouldn't say we all, some of you youngins, well, even youngins, know of his cultural impact.
What are you talking about?
A gentleman, by the name of MC Hammer, later, known
oh my God.
only as Hammer. Now,
Hammer time.
Now, Hammer is, I actually played a song of his recently on the show in the background. I played that, song Pray, which samples When Doves Cry by Prince.
Yep.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but according to Mr. Hammer, we've got to pray just to make it today. So I think that was a good thing to, it's good to be reminded of these things.
It is.
But MC Hammer, and you wouldn't expect this, you know, some people have, particularly people who don't like hip-hop, and we probably have some people listening right now who don't like hip-hop because, you know, our very expensive demographic research that we've done has shown that about 98, perhaps 98.5% of my audience for this show is comprised of Christian evangelicals. So it's quite remarkable, but I'm glad they listen. Oh, hello, by the way, to Chris Rose, who joins us in the Facebook live chat.
You're full of it.
As well as Dr. Jeff Cassell.
Where did you pull that
the
from?
Christian evangelical conservatives, they love me.
You are so full of it.
But they're not fond of, as much as they love me, they're not particularly fond of the hip-hop because they've got this skewed
Who's they?
perspective
you
of
have
it.
Mice in your
the
pocket?
Christian evangelicals. They think it's all gangster rap and they think it's all bad. And they don't realize hip-hop, just like rock and roll, you know, to think all hip-hop is gangster rap, that would be like saying all rock music is satanic death metal. That's silly.
Well,
There's
they did.
all kinds of rock music.
Don't you remember the hearings, the congressional hearings when they tried to do that?
And the record burnings and so forth. But there's all different kinds of hip-hop. Now, MC Hammer, or later simply known as Hammer, of course, a very clean, sort of sanitized, you know, he doesn't swear at all. You know, those songs like You Can't Touch This. There's no radio edit for that song. There was never a need. It's completely clean. You know, that song was big when we were in high school.
Yeah.
You know, Hammer's very, very safe for kids and whatnot. Right, and he would do the hammer dance. No swearing.
Yes.
A very pristine image. I think he eventually became an ordained minister.
Did he really?
And so forth. Yes, I think he's Reverend Hammer now.
I did not know that.
Yes, I think that was part of.
So where are you leaning up with all this randomish?
Where I'm leading up to it will be shocking. But Hammer, of course, he has a very positive image. He had that reality show Hammer Time, you know, where he kind of tried to redeem himself.
Know.
Yes,
I didn't watch it.
I didn't either, but it was very, very popular maybe 10 years ago. So Hammer has a very pristine image. MC Hammer, however, it turns out, is fundamentally evil and a terrible human being.
What?
What would you say if I told you, and apparently this is not a news story, this has been going around for a long time, but I just didn't realize this. So, do you remember third base? Third base,
You mean the base as in, you know, kissing, touching, first, second, third, home?
Third Base, the rap group, they had a very short run in the early 90s, at the end of the 80s, the early 90s, but their big hit was called Pop Goes the Weasel. And it was making fun of Vanilla Ice.
A band named Third Base that does Pop Goes the Weasel.
Yes.
That's funny.
And they made fun of Vanilla Ice in the video. They actually beat him up. They have a guy who looks like Vanilla Ice. So you know, because Vanilla Ice was big with Ice Ice Baby and whatnot. So they made fun of him for being a poser and whatnot.
And ripping off Queen.
Yeah.
Well, that's just an opinion.
Sampling Queen, yes. But so what ended up happening is they had another song called The Cactus. Now, MC Hammer apparently had recently dissed Run DMC. And
recently? This is recent?
No, had recently at the time that all this was going on. He had recently dissed Run DMC, which of course hurt Run DMC's feelings. And the guys in Third Base were upset, and a lot of people were upset. Like, why would Hammer do that?
They want to get home.
why would Hammer do that? So Hammer had another song called "Turn This Mother Out," which you might remember.
No.
I mean, you can't touch this as like the big hit, but he actually had a bunch of hits. He won like 5 Grammy Awards. Yeah, he had Pray was big.
Pray I remember. Pray I do.
Turn This Mother Out was big.
No, I don't remember that one.
But and that might have even been the one where he dissed Run DMC. So Third Base had a song called The Cactus. And to get back at Hammer, there's a line at the end of the song, The Cactus, where Pete Nice from Third Base says, "The cactus turned Hammer's mother out." Now, what that line actually means is they were saying The Cactus was better, that album, because they also had an album by the same name, The Cactus, that the album, The Cactus, was better than Hammer's album. So they weren't actually dissing Hammer's mother, but Hammer took it literally. He took it as they were dissing his mother.
That's the way I took it.
Yeah,
but that's the way I took it when you said it.
But that's not what they meant. That it was just a play on words, and it was
they just didn't know what the street meaning behind turning somebody out.
Well, no, because Hammer had that song "Turn This Mother Out." So they were saying the cactus turned Hammer's mother out.
Ah, yes.
So it's a play on words, or as MC Search from Third Base explains, it's a dope rhyme. So I've been watching these YouTube videos. This YouTuber named DJ Vlad, who I had not been familiar with, but he used to be apparently he's pretty big in hip hop as a DJ. But now he does these interviews. Now he's more of a journalist, and he interviews all these different people in hip hop. So he did this interview with MC Search of Third Base. Apparently, Hammer, and this is the terrible part, Hammer, MC Hammer, the guy who wears the genie pants and does the dance, and everyone thinks it's so fun. And MC Hammer put for $50,000 because he was angry with Third Base. Actually put a hit out on them.
Get out.
And arranged for the Crips in L.A.
Get out.
To have Third Base, the members of Third Base, murdered.
No way. What year was that?
This would have been 90-ish.
I don't remember any of that.
Well, yeah, because nobody knew about it then. But it's all come out recently.
Why?
Because people are talking about it, because I guess nobody's afraid of Hammer anymore.
Did he go to jail?
No, he's never admitted it.
Oh.
And as MC Search himself points out, he should not. There's no statute of limitations on attempted murder.
Of course not.
But apparently Hammer had this reputation. It just wasn't out there in the general public. Everyone was quiet about it.
I thought you just said he got ordained.
Because everyone was afraid of him. Oh, yeah. But he's a scumbag. He's evil.
Oh, pray to God, and while you're at it, let's just kill a few people I don't like.
He had a hit put out on somebody for $50 grand over some rap lyrics.
Amen. Lordy hallelujah.
And
God, that's awful.
And this story has been backed up. Like, this isn't. I'm actually going to drop the link.
Wow.
I've watched the interview like 3 times. And I'm going to find it really quick, and I'm going to drop a link to it in the in the Facebook Live chat for anyone on Facebook Live who wants to find it quick and easy.
He offers money to the Crips in L.A.
Right. He arranged
to kill the people in this band because he didn't like a song.
Yep. Because
really?
Yeah. Because Third Base.
How old was he then?
Oh, I don't know. Somewhere in his 20s, I guess. Maybe 30. Maybe in his 30s.
13.
Yeah. So I'm putting. I'm going to drop the link in the Facebook Live chat for anyone who I
want to check that out.
But, yeah, and then I poked around, and there's other people in hip-hop who back up the story saying, that sounds like Hammer. Who knew?
No way I would ever imagine that. He was always like the bouncy, happy dude, and, everybody wanted to emulate that. Girls running around in genie pants. Now, guys trying to do the dance, Now, someone is calling, and if it turns out this is Hammer on the phone, I'm going to be legit terrified and afraid to leave the studio after the show. Just don't tell him where you live.
No, he's going to figure out where the show is. Hi, welcome to Matt Connarton Unleashed in the afternoon. Who's this?
Hey, Matt. Hey, what's up, dog? I'm too legit. This is the Hammer.
Oh, God, no. No. Okay. All right, Hammer.
Yo,
Hammer.
I heard what you said about Third Base, dog.
Oh. Well,
yo. I did admit to that shit. All right? And they just too scared of me to come after me.
I hit the dump button. You can't swear, Hammer. Not that I should be admonishing you because I don't want you to kill me. Hey, just for the record, I never liked those guys. Yeah. I never liked those guys in third base. I actually wish they were dead. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
True that. They just too scared of me to come after me. I admitted that a long time ago, dog.
Right.
Yo, hey.
Obviously.
I just called my boys. They're going to be looking for you, Maddie.
No. Oh, geez. Hammer. No, listen, Hammer, I'm with you.
No, you got to kind of give him a little bit of, can you give him a break just for, I'm with
you.
I don't know.
I'm with you,
I can't,
Hammer.
Yo. I can't, yo. I'm the funky headhunter.
I know. Hammer, I'm with you. I know
but he
that.
was daft when he said it.
And I'm too legit to quit. I'm too legit to quit.
I'm with you, dog. Can I say that? Dog, I'm with you.
Yo, hey, you can't touch this, all right?
Oh, man, you guys are awful. Oh, man.
I'm going to make you have to pray, yo. You're going to have to pray.
Hammer, I'm with you. You've got to pray just to make it today.
You got to pray every day.
I know that. I'm with you.
Thank you.
You don't have to. You and I don't have to be beefing. Yo, we don't got no beef.
You, fool.
We don't got no beef, you and me, dog.
Okay, dog. Maybe I'll call my homeboys, Tiny and Meanie, and I'll tell them not to come after you.
All right. Are you still close with Mike Conception?
No. We had a falling out.
That's what MC Search seemed to indicate in the interview. Yeah.
Yeah. That dog, he wasn't keeping it real with me.
I feel you. Well, as long as you and I
you're not doing it. You're not keeping it real with them.
As long as you and I are homies.
Yeah.
We're cool. We're cool, right, Mr. Hammer, sir, Reverend Hammer?
We cool.
All right,
good. Cool, but I got to get the authorization from my homeboy here to make sure we can stop this hit that I put on you.
Oh, please.
I think you know him. Okay. I think you might be friends with this dog, this cat.
Okay. Well, that's good. This is reassuring.
His name is Patrick Henry.
Oh, yes. Patrick Henry. I thought he was in Vietnam. Is he here with you, or are you in Vietnam?
Yeah. I'll put him on.
All right. Thank you.
Hello, Matt.
Oh, Patrick, I didn't realize that you were tight with Hammer and the Crips and everybody. I had no idea.
Yeah, we're keeping it legit over here in Vietnam.
I had no idea, dog. I mean, Patrick. So is everything, is he settled down? Is he cool?
Yeah, I think he's cool. He said he'll stop everything. He's gonna call it cool. I gave him a grilled cheese for breakfast. He's in a good mood now.
Good. I didn't know that's what he eats. I never liked those.
He should have cake.
I never liked those guys in third base. The pop goes the weasel and all. I never liked those guys.
I told you should have gone with my definition of third base.
Yeah, I think that there was a little bit of confusion about the definitions there. I think your friend has it right, though, Matt.
Mm-hmm. In hindsight,
that's the way Hammer sees it.
Right? No, and he's right, and that's what
he said. Call him the funky headhunter from now on.
Absolutely. The funky headhunter is absolutely right, and my head need not be hunted. He can consider me an ally, and I'm probably his biggest fan, or at least here in the studio.
Well, Hammer just said to ask you if you ever bought that album, The Funky Headhunter.
Of course. I have it. I have the CD. I have it on vinyl.
That was his comeback album.
Yes. I have it on cassette. I have it on, I have a limited edition copy that I've never even opened. It hangs on my wall. Yes, I have all of it. And I have the entire Hammer Time series on VHS.
Okay. He says he approves. He says you're safe with him now.
Well, that is a huge relief. Is the knee surgery because of the accident, or is that a separate thing?
No, it was a previous thing. I had an ACL that was torn. A guy jumped me in a bar from behind, kicked out my knee.
Oh, my God.
About 15 years ago.
Were you in a bar with Hammer?
Yeah. And it was all over a woman, too. In fact, I accused Hammer of doing it a few times, but he said he wouldn't have to kick my knee out. He'd use his hammer because he's just like that. Oh, yeah. That's what's up with Hammer.
Now we know.
Yeah.
So we don't.
He's a true blue friend, though. I don't think he'd ever do anything like that to a buddy.
Well, he's blue, literally blue, because apparently he's with the Crips.
Yeah. There was a little bit of issues with us at that time when I was running with the Bloods and he was running with the Crips. But I still don't think that he was the one that did it to me.
Well, I hope not. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I actually grew up in Compton, and at one point, I was actually a member of both the Bloods and the Crips simultaneously, because I'm so thug, and no one dared step to me about it, so that was pretty cool.
I heard about that. I think your gang name was Snowflake.
Hammer told you that, didn't he?
Yeah, he told me your gang name was Snowflake.
Yeah. Well, it was, but I was the snowflake that wouldn't melt, as I was known. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a different time, I'm not proud of those days. I did some things.
You are very snowflakey.
I mean, I did some things I'm ashamed of. I'll admit it. Like I would jaywalk on a regular basis and all that, but no one dared step to me.
Yeah. Hammer said that there was a lot of respect for you, fool.
I was straight up thugging, is what was going on there. That's what was going down.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy help me.
Yeah, that's what was up. I was straight up thugging.
Yeah.
All day, all night.
Hammer just said that he wouldn't have messed with you back in the day, but, that was when you was having all those connections with both sides.
Right, exactly. Now I'm respectable and respectful of him, of Hammer.
Okay, I'll tell him that.
Please remind him.
I gotta get back to bed. It's only 3 a.m. here, so I'll holler at you later.
All right, holler at you, boy.
All right,
no.
bye.
All right, Patrick, thank you.
You
Bye-bye.
did it. You need to not do that.
Well, he got me out of some trouble.
Well, you need to not do that.
I know. I'm just saying. He got me out of a bind. Yo.
My people's called. My people's called.
Who? Are you in a gang now?
No, my other people's. But, man, that's gone way too far.
But anyway, yeah. So MC Hammer he's a great man, but he.
Not really. If he's threatening to kill people like that.
I'm just trying to make sure I stay out of trouble now that we've made nice. Stefan in the Facebook live chat says, "Hey, if you're in the Bloods and the Crips, what do you wear for colors? Purple? Did you have a strong pimp hand?"
Purple's a cool color.
Well, I must tell you. So, no, that is a great question.
Purple.
That's a great question. Now, no, I would not wear purple. I would wear a combination of red and blue, which was fine. Like sometimes I might wear a blue jacket, but with a red shirt. When I had to throw up signs, that would get very confusing. Yes, I did. I kept my pimp hand strong. Thank you for asking, Stefan.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with purple.
I know, but I had a strong pimp hand.
Oh, boy. What is that supposed to be?
I'm not even sure I know what that, but
I'm asking you what's supposed to be.
I had a strong pimp hand. I mean,
what do you have that's a strong pimp hand? What are you referring to?
Well,
your eyes?
I don't want to say too much.
What do you refer to?
I don't know what the statute of limitations is on some of these things, but I was keeping my pimp hand strong when I was out in the streets.
Let me know when you figure out what a pimp hand is. Somebody's going to tell you what it is.
The streets of Compton.
You don't even know what you're saying.
Well,
I don't even know what you're saying. Where's Hoppy when I need him?
Let's go to urbandictionary.com.
Yes. You need to know. I want to know, what is pan?
I'll probably find.
Are you saying Pam or pan?
No, pimp.
Pimp?
Pimp hand.
Pimp pan? P-I-P?
Hand. Like a hand with fingers.
Like a hand?
Yes.
Oh, P-I-M-P, hand?
Yes, pimp hand.
Hand. What is a pimp hand?
I kept my pimp hand strong.
I don't understand what that means.
So I'm going to go to urbandictionary.com.
I don't understand.
I'm trying to go to
trying to say.
Urban Dictionary, and it's not even letting me. This is really kind of weird.
I think they put a governor on your computer or something to keep you from getting into bad things.
Put a what on my computer?
I don't know, something to block you from going to places. I said the wrong word.
You said a governor?
I did. It's not me.
Oh, here we go. I must have been typing it in wrong.
It's not me. It's CRST. Hey, that's gonna be my new excuse. Yeah.
Peter in the Facebook live chat says it means control over the hose, basically. Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I had to earn $1.
What do you might turning you out?
That's basically no. You have to turn this mother out.
Oh my God. Whose mother?
I don't know. Well, not Hammer's mother, as we've established. You don't diss his matriarchal. I learned that from MC Search. And MC Search, by the way, one more thing about that. MC Search says 25 years later, he still goes to therapy 3 times a week because he's not over it. Because it got to a point where he actually did almost get killed. Like he was approached by some Crips, and the bodyguard who was with them, who was also a Crip, threw up some signs and prevented them from getting killed. It's all in that story.
Are you serious?
If you're even thinking about listening to it, you should, because it's fascinating.
I have to now.
It's about 20 minutes long, and it's riveting.